battles have been fought from the North to the South Pole and anywhere in between. As time flies, battles have transformed themselves into sports. Yet, the fundamentals remain the same, with lighter shields and a different type of sword. But evolution is clever.
The first ever NBHL Men's Elite Tier game is officially underway from the Inman Sports Complex in Edison, New Jersey. Sam Cooperman back with you. The Greyhounds, GM Mike Malloy, coaches Dave Moliterno and Jason Swisher. They're in blue. The Comets, GM Angelo Fox, Tony Fischetti, Rocco Persida, and Matt Gray. The coaching staff for them, they're in white and red. So the top men's ball hockey players in the NBHL and beyond are here for the festivities. Robert Snyder, the Lakeland Caribou keeper, is guarding net for the Comets. Other side, it's Robbie Mangini. As Mangini of the South Jersey Knights watch. A couple Jersey goalies in the Garden State here today. Physical play along the boards here as we get this thing underway. And the pass was sent in along the side. Slick handles by PJ Biaggetti. His sister Victoria, who's on the Novas, who just won in a shootout over the Hyenas in their game. Picked up D-zone by Altman. Line change for the Comets. Comets searching for it. Romanecki has it here of the South Jersey Top Guns. Part of our showcase on ESPN. The end of last month. Game where the Top Guns and the Evesham Tortugas took center stage on ESPN 8 The Ocho. But here we are for the NBHL Men's Elite Tier in Edison, New Jersey, the first of 2 weekends. The next one will be in November in Murraysville, Pennsylvania, out by Pittsburgh. Greyhounds get it ahead. Dom DeVito dumped it in. Wanted Jacob Morrow on the run, but the Comets will take possession. Colsalvo. McCall. Paddle it back. Steve Gregory, the team's captain. Gregory 6 times on the men's senior national team and plays for Northside Militia in Pittsburgh. Romanecki defensively being challenged, and the Greyhounds will work it around. It's backhanded out of there, and the Comets go ahead. Jones muscles one over to Cardillo. And back with the Greyhounds. Brandon Jones was the second-round pick for the Comets. Plays for the Cleghorn Crooks in the Mass Tier 1. Number 2 overall pick and their first-round pick was J.D. Dutney, also of the Crooks, who won the Mass Tier 1 regular season title this year. That's a loaded squad. A lot of players from that team are in this 4-team field in the men's elite tier. Wilson up ahead, and it's redirected in. Greyhounds score. Michael Henry scores the first ever men's elite tier goal. Sorry, that was Caleb. No, it was Henry. Let's take a look. One looked like a 7 for a moment. Here's what happened. Excellent work by Corey Wilson, the number 3 overall pick. And it was indeed Michael Henry. So Wilson and Henry team up for the first goal in the men's elite tier. Now we wait to resume play here. They're wiping up a wet spot behind the Comets goal. Keeper Robert Snyder, the New Jersey Tier 1 most valuable goalie 2 times over in 23 and 24. He's coming off knee surgery, but in limited action this year for the Lakeland Caribou. 1-1 record and 1.5 goals against average. So with 5:53 to go in the first, the Greyhounds strike. Greyhounds looking for more. Go around the horn here. Excellent control by Malloy, who is their second-round pick, number 6 overall. Great leak-out pass for Rhodes. Shaq Rhodes unable to get it through and slapped down by Wilson. Biaggetti pushes it around the boards. And the Greyhounds get it to neutral floor. Comets win it back. Line change for Tony Fichetti's group. Altman. Altman still handles. And Dutney got them started. Dutney, the number 2 overall pick in this league. 2-time national team player and actually plays professional ball hockey in Switzerland, as flooring is called. The report on Dutney from the NBHL Men's Elite Draft Show on YouTube. He can move up and put the ball in net. Creative player and someone you don't want to catch in a shootout. Comets looking to even the score here. And they're able to win the draw. Dutney got the intercept. Mills looking for him. And whistle. To neutral ice we go. Here come the Greyhounds. Consalvo. He leaves that in and gets back. It's punched in off the netting. And Dutney fires. Again, Dutney, the building block of this Comets team. The draft show is really fun to watch. Would encourage you to check it out. Snake draft, kind of like your fantasy football drafts. If you're about to draft or recently drafted, did it just like that. For the National Ball Hockey League Men's Elite Tier inaugural season. Delayed call will stop things. And the Comets will go on the advantage. Guilty party is Caleb Griffin, who will step aside for the Greyhounds. So let's see the skill of this Comets power play unit. He'll be centered by Cam Cordillo. Brandon Jones, the first forward off the board for them, is all the way on the left side. They had Jacob Batista take the draw and win it. Round it goes. Blake Gray to the side. Jones back to Gray. Dutney fakes. Jones shoots. Whistles wide. There was traffic in front. Push back. We'll give and go. Jones. It's Gray. And the Comets will reposition. They keep trying to find Jones on that left side. And a stretch stop by Robbie Mangini. Jones, understandable guy you want to look for. 4 goals in the 2023 Tier 1 final. One of the many Cleghorn crooks in this league, and the national team's opening goal in the 2024 World Ball Hockey Championship. A very, very skilled scorer is Brandon Jones, 13 in the white and red. Gray finds Jones. Jones is being marked. See if they can try somebody on the other side here, maybe loosen the defense up. From behind goal, Cordillo. Had it knocked off his stick by Consalvo. Pick up by Dennis Hickey. And the power play will continue. Jones. And his shot saved by Mangini. Makes sense that Dennis Hickey is part of this penalty kill unit for the Greyhounds. You take a look at the last Jones shot. He didn't have much of an angle. He was able to get that one around the sliding Cody Hollingsworth of the Niagara Fighting Irish up in Buffalo. But Dennis Hickey, an MMA fighter, in addition to being a 3-time U.S. senior men's national team player. 55 in blue. But the Comets keep it in. And back to 5-on-5. They're unsuccessful on their first power play. After Biaggetti's slapper, it's held down. Cordillo. Batista slides it back. Romanicki. Final couple minutes of the first. Greyhounds scored the opening goal. It was Michael Henry from Corey Wilson. The first ever NBHL Elite Tier men's goal with the inaugural game of this tier. Shot, and that won't go, and boxed out that time. Jack Rhodes momentarily had a chance. Rhodes sticks with it. Comets will try and get numbers here. Batista, long way around. Met on the outside. 60 seconds remaining in the first. Biaggetti's pass mishandled by Batista. Michael Malloy on the back check, doing some really heady work. But Romanicki fires it right back in for the Greyhounds. And 40 seconds remaining in the first. Sorry, now it's 48 seconds, so it'll be a Greyhounds ozone face-off here. Good chance for them to build on their lead. Michael Henry, the 2023 NJ Tier 1 MVP, scored the first ever men's elite goal. Corey Wilson, first offensive player selected in the draft, wins the draw. Steinberg shot and is kicked out of there. Wilson mashes it to Malloy. Henry scoops it up. Malloy looking. Malloy tries a wraparound. He's stymied by Snyder. Really good idea by Malloy. It's a track meet the other way. Quick save for Mangini to shut that down. Michael Malloy of the Lakeland Caribou, super smart player. Always looking for teammates. Recently became a father. And the second player taken by the Greyhounds in the draft. Face off here. Push up the boards, Wilson. Airs one out. There's about 10 seconds to go in this first. 1-0 Greyhounds. Comets try and punch it ahead, but Jake Shords was fought off the ball. Back with Wilson, slapper from center rink. We'll close the first. 1-0 Greyhounds, the Henry goal, the only one so far. Back for the second after this.
What is it?
My new boyfriend. So sweet. Look what he just sent me.
Ooh, that's a lovely view. Huh?
What are you two looking at?
Tip pick.
What did you say?
Tip pick. Tickets to the show with no hidden fees.
TickPick, the only major no-fee ticket site with the same seats at better prices.
From the beginning of time, men and women have been friends, family, but yet rivals as well. Some of the most epic battles have been fought from the North to the South Pole and anywhere in between. As time flies, battles have transformed themselves into sports. Yet, the fundamentals remain the same, with lighter shields and a different type of sword. But evolution is clever. It introduces new rules but keeps one thing intact: adrenaline. So it's with honor and pride that we present to the world all of the above into one sport. Hockey ball, the game born in the North that can be played from the mountains to the ocean, and from America to Europe, all the way to the land of the rising sun. Napper. Anyone, anywhere.
Second period about to get going from the Inman Sports Complex in Edison, New Jersey. Greyhounds score the opening goal of the men's elite tier, courtesy of Michael Henry on the Corey Wilson assist. 1-0 the score between the Greyhounds and the Comets. Mariners and Apollo still to follow. Hofstrom was charging ahead before a whistle will halt play. So let's see the neutral zone face-off here. Chris Carnevale to take it for the Greyhounds, but he's fought off, and Cordio has the win for the Comets. Cordio searching. Oh, he whiffs on it initially, but sticks with it. And it's held by Mangini. Blake Gray to take the face-off for the Comets. And he wins the face-off for the Comets. Jones slips up. Tries to push it ahead to Gray. Gray battles. He got wedged with Carnevale. And all the way down behind the Comets goal. It was Luke Molloy there to chase. Hofstrom. He's got Hickey. And that shot blocked high up in the air. Jake Miller was immediately met and didn't have any room there. They get through, and a big save from Snyder. Things got a little dicey there as Caleb Griffin was charging in. Ball knocked all the way down for the Greyhounds, and it's held for a stop. Couple minutes into the second. Greyhounds nursing that 1-0 lead. Greyhounds to Miller. He shelves one way too high. Jake Miller of the Marlton Dogs misses the mark. Hickey gathers. Nice idea by him. Miller pushes pace. And Snyder trying to feed it ahead, but it gets redirected back in. Cyan. Hickey for Miller. Physical play on the boards there. Twisted up with J.D. Dutney. And it got loose, nearly a breakaway the other way for Biaggetti. Archambault fires one in. Snyder the quick pass. Dutney. And they get re-going the other way. Comets 2-on-1. And shot saved. Nikola Jeski, or rather Short, saw the opening. But Robbie Mangini still keeping a clean sheet. Other way, shot no. Snyder was there. And Snyder once again maintaining his positioning. Kill course with a couple chances for the Greyhounds. Kill course to it, leaves it. Spin around. Was there an opening there? It looked like there might be for a moment for Morrow. Comets. Up ahead, Biaggetti. Pushes pace. He's forced out wide. Ryan Steinberg with the positioning to make sure that Biaggetti didn't really have a good chance on goal. Malloy for the Comets, seeking their first goal. Greyhounds in neutral floor. Malloy, shot, save. Robert Snyder. Mariners and Apollo will follow. You see some of the guys on the Apollo back behind the boards. And there's Mike Malloy's shot, three-time national team player. 97 in blue. Corey Wilson will take the draw. And it goes back to his side, but all the way down. Steve Gregory chases and keeps. And the Greyhounds lose control of it. Things got a little dicey there for them. Couple sets of hands to just swat that one away from goal. Wilson chases and has it himself. Corey Wilson, the Tier 1 leader in points. It found Malloy momentarily, but dragged ahead. The Comets had it. Comets still looking to score, but you feel like they're playing at their pace. Backhand no from Jones. Fights for possession with Gregory. Dutney. And Altman recirculates things. God, that was a juicy chance for Cordillo. And that's one of the cool things about the elite tier. It's not as if guys from different cities don't already play against each other when you go to the playoffs, but to see teams with guys from different tiers is also special. As the save comes in for Mangini. Back with the Comets, Rhodes. Pass intercepted. Archambault jumped the route. And he slides it across the floor. Greyhounds getting into the offensive zone. McCall Wanted to one time it's Carnival, but not enough juice on the pass. Bergamasco carries and knocked away by Mangini. Rhodes. The Comets getting a lot of time on attack. No goals to show for it yet. Hoping the dam will break soon. Less than 3.5 to go in the second as the Greyhounds, with 5:53 to go in the first, scored the opening goal courtesy of Michael Henry from Corey Wilson. You see Wilson, 72 in blue, center of your screen, and now off your screen. Biaggetti pushed away from him. Hickey. He's got help up front. He got Miller. He slides the pass over. Shot missed on the run by Cyan. He tried to tap it back in, but he could not. Cyan working around the defender, Romanecki. Miller shot gloved as Robert Snyder gets another save. Hickey, centering pass, shot no from Cyan. Two and a half remaining here in the second. Steinberg's got a chase, and he gets there for the Greyhounds. Comets a little late with the line change. Things get a little dicey. Snyder had the stop. All of a sudden, the Comets had to just rush that unit back out there, but they got the line change out there in time after all. Gray wanted Jones on the move, couldn't find him. Back for Griffin. His pass is clean initially. Morrow. He was unable to jam his way through. It is the Comets on a 3-on-3. Steinberg cleans and dumps into neutral floor. Dutney looking, and he tried to whistle one on net. Punch to the end boards and back around. Morrow. Greyhounds turn it over. Sloppy pass, Gray. Has to wiggle his way to the side, wait for numbers to even in the zone. They have Dutney playing initially near center ice. Biaggetti passes across, and now they'll rush Dutney in. 16 in white. In this final minute of the second, can the Comets finally break through? Dutney behind goal. Dutney's pass, it's knocked right back to him. He'll try a different idea. It's Dom DeVito standing at attention next to his goalkeeper, Mangini. Greyhounds pick it up. Griffin to DeVito. Dom, the twin brother of Nick DeVito. They play together on the Evesham Tortugas, not on the same team here in Elite. As Wilson's shot is blocked and saved by Snyder. Rebound chance here. Malloy looking. Malloy's pass. Wilson stretch save Snyder and put back in. His second goal. It's Steve Gregory. Cleanup. He cleans it up and scores. It's 2-0. So many chances for the Comets. They get some good looks, unable to score, and now here, Malloy. What a job by him. Passes Wilson. He couldn't score, but then Gregory eventually. Snyder could only do so much as the goal was open, and Gregory deposits one in. So with 29 seconds to go in the second, Greyhounds get a much-needed second goal with the onslaught that the Comets have been putting on them. 2-0 lead, most dangerous lead in hockey, and now the Greyhounds have it. Henry there to pick up. Comets collect 2-on-2 the other way. They have time here. Gray works his way quickly. Fought off by Consalvo, and they got it centrally, but never got the look they wanted. Greyhounds 2-0 lead after 2 periods in Edison. Third period on tap here on the NBHL YouTube channel.
my new boyfriend. So sweet. Look what he just sent me.
Ooh, that's a lovely view.
What are you two looking at?
Tip pick.
What did you say?
Tip pick. Tickets to the show with no hidden fees.
TickPick, the only major no-fee ticket site with the same seats at better prices.
From the beginning of time, men and women have been friends, family, but yet rivals as well. Some of the most epic battles have been fought from the north to the south.
From the Inman Sports Complex in Edison, New Jersey, this is game 3 of many today between the women's and men's NBHL elite tiers. Have another men's game coming up right after this. The Mariners and Apollo will take the floor. And then a couple women's games will follow that. Then back to some more men's games. Each team will play 3 games today. So we're going to have hockey going day and night here. Greyhounds 2-0 lead. Pick it up on the draw to start the third. And a tough catch for Robert Snyder. It was a one-handed shot from Tristan Hofstrom. He was able to get some serious muscle on that one, but just kind of pawed at it and got it on goal pretty clean. Save for Snyder. Ozone face-off for Carnival. And he lost sight of it. Jones scoops it up, but then back with the Greyhounds. Comets have had time on attack in this one, and they've had some quality chances. They put some good shots together, too. Excellent speed from Biagietti. 2025 Pittsburgh Tier 1 champ for the McKeesport Aces is PJ Biagietti. His sister got a shootout win today for the Novas against the Hyenas in our last game. Sister Victoria on the Novas. So a hockey family, the Biagiettis. Intercept, Biagietti gets the pass to Jones. Jones buries it. Brandon Jones, the first Comets goal. And it felt like one they were due for with all the chances they've had. Jones, the number 7 overall pick, off this great work on the forecheck. The intercept from Biagietti, and he'll get the assist as well as Jones puts it home. Comets, and if you're going down 2-0, they've cut it to 1. Malloy shuttles one in, and a little wide of the mark. Pick up by Rhodes. Rhodes leaves it. Malloy banks it. And Hickey momentarily secures for the Greyhounds. PJ Biagietti made a really terrific pass there to tee up Jones. 2-on-2 the other way. Pad save from Snyder on the shot. And it's sent back in. Miller flicks it ahead, and the Greyhounds will get a line change. Top line back in, Corey Wilson, the number 3 overall pick, centers this line for the Greyhounds. Steve Gregory scored the second goal for his team on a rebound chance. That's 23 in blue, the captain of the Greyhounds. Henry, he scored the first goal today. He's got it here. Taps it back for Malloy. Spin. And Malloy puts one on goal. And it's a glove save for Snyder. Still loose. As the Greyhounds getting multiple chances here in the O-zone. Henry glides in. Defense stretched out to meet him. And it's knocked all the way behind center rink, forcing Corey Wilson to go back and regather. Malloy comes off, kill course rushed in, and he's chasing the ball right now. As Zavola needles one through, and now the Comets looking to tie with about 6.5 to go in this third. Mariners and Apollo on deck. The first of 3 games for each of these men's tier teams. Shot Dutney. Dutney's got some serious speed on that thing. Meanwhile, here's Corey Wilson. He dangles. Kill course. And the Comets will get a change. Jones, who just scored their first goal, is part of the unit that's back out there. Along with Cordio and Gray up front. Cordio, the breakup. Cordio. He was fought off by Archambault. 5.5 in the third. Both sides geared up for the home stretch of this one, our first NBHL men's elite tier game in the inaugural season of the elite tier. NBHL founded 5 years ago, and a major milestone here today and this weekend in Edison, New Jersey. Altman flicks one through, and the official will call that flooring. It was from just behind center rink. The Comets are claiming that there was a hand on the ball, that it should not be a flooring call, but that's not what the official deems there. Each team taking those few extra breaths as they lumber down the floor. Greyhounds looking for a third. Comets looking to equalize. Carnival. And Robert Snyder on top of it. Remember, coming off knee surgery, but he has been dialed in today. Comets have had more time on attack, unofficially, of course, but just from these sets of eyes. Jones somehow breaks free, gets a shot, save Mangini, and he's got to fall on top of it. Brandon Jones, one of the most skilled offensive players in this league. Look at this. Slow roller, Jones just speeds up, he's there. But the reaction time by Mangini is stellar. Keep it at 2-1.
I got hit in the balls.
Some more offensive firepower is going to be featured in the next game, including for the Mariners, Johnny Ruiz and Aaron Huffnagel. The 2 stars of our ESPN The 8 The Ocho show last month are going to be teammates for the Mariners. So that's still to come, as every team will play each other in each tier today before we turn out the lights at the Inman Sports Complex. 4.5 to go in the third. Greyhounds with it up 1. Wanted to get a backhand look that time from Cyan, but was forced off the mark. Malloy. His pass didn't quite go where it needed to, but his keeper, Snyder, was reading it. Dutney. Rhodes got through. in neutral territory here. Swept ahead to Batista, but knocked off his stick. Steve Gregory, the captain, who right now has what would be the game-winning goal if this game were to end now. Wilson, shot. Delayed call. And the Comets don't like the call. Power play coming for the Greyhounds. Sebastian Romanecki is boxed. So power play Greyhounds with 3:29 to play. Greyhounds went into the third up 2-0. Comets get an early goal here in the third from Brandon Jones, and now the Greyhounds with the power play will try and distance themselves from the Comets. Henry, he had the first goal. Feed went out and around the horn to Gregory. He had the second, and the deciding goal right now if the score were to end. Wilson, diagonal pass leads to a one-timer shot, no. Malloy. They rushed Henry in. Shot by Gregory. More like a pass there. He found Malloy. And they set it up for the goal. Griffin tallies the third for the Greyhounds. Caleb Griffin, a power play goal. So look at this here. Malloy got it. And all of a sudden, he saw the opening. And Caleb Griffin of the South Bay Bruins of the California Tier 2 did what he needed to do. Malloy, the number 6 overall pick, the report on him, always looking for the open guy, and you saw it down to a T that time. Malloy rushes and speeds the pass over. He found Henry. 2-goal lead for the Greyhounds, looking to put this one to bed. Comets have had chances. Let's see if they can garner a couple more here late. It's curved in, and momentarily it looked like there'd be a chance there for Cody Hollingsworth. Meanwhile, it's Wilson. Steers that aside. And Gray for the Comets. Comets running short on time. 2 minutes to play in game one for each of these teams today here in Edison. They're going to meet each other tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. sharp. That's the beauty of the elite play. Do it over a couple weekends. Second weekend in Pittsburgh, in Murraysville to be more specific, but Pittsburgh area. They're going to play 3 more games on a Saturday, and then Sunday will be the single elimination playoffs. Here's a chance the other way. Batista whistles one wide. Rhodes, 90 seconds and counting. Try to paddle one in. Back out to Dutney, one-timer from outside the blue line. Trickles to Cordillo. Pass found Batista, and he scores. The Comets back within one. Jacob Batista with the goal for the Comets. So the Comets not going quietly. Cordillo. Just a quick pass. Batista turns, senses it, and buries it. He saw the opening he needed. So we had a shootout in the last women's game. Let's see if the Comets can advance this one past regulation. Running short on time. Steinberg breakup. And a whistle. Neutral zone face-off coming up. Batista just scored the goal. He's going to square off against Dennis Hickey of the Marlton Dogs. Face-off won, but time is down under 50 seconds. Pass banked all the way around by Dutney. Will dump and chase. Biaggetti nearly got there, but the Greyhounds, push it out of the pack. Cyan. 38 seconds to go. Goal is empty. So they took Robert Snyder out. 6-on-5 here. Comets need something. Mangini was able to steal a few seconds there by holding it, but then quickly dropping it. 21.7 is what the clock reads here at the Inman Sports Complex. So the Greyhounds are not out of the woods yet. This Comets team is super skilled offensively and will take a timeout to draw up a play. Net is empty, so they have numbers in the zone. Can they score 2 goals in the final couple minutes to tie it up? Again, Mariners and Apollo are on deck. We're going to have games going all day long here from Edison, New Jersey, and that's part of the nature of this for each of these teams' GMs. It's not only just getting the best players, it's getting players that fit and getting depth at each position, because these are marathon sessions. That was the Gregory goal that put the Greyhounds up 2-1 late in the second. That was under a minute to go in the second. But then the Comets started the third with this beautiful goal from Jones off the assist from Biaggetti. That was an excellent play by P.J. Biaggetti, and Brandon Jones, he's a heavy hitter offensively. But this goal on the power play by Caleb Griffin from Michael Malloy made it 3-1. That was just a few minutes ago, but the Comets get one here with Batista, and now they're trailing by 1. So you have the net empty. 6-on-5 in the zone. If you win this draw, you'll have a few chances. But you got to do the first part. Hickey hoping to do the opposite, win it for the Greyhounds, and he does. He gets right back to it. Hickey battled with Dutney. Sandwiched along the boards. It's pried out of there. Kept in. Time ticking. Comets need to get a shot off. It's kicked out of there. Jones found Malloy, blocked on the way in. And the Greyhounds are looking to stave this one off. They'll have about a second here remaining and a neutral zone face-off. A really, really good battle here between the Comets and the Greyhounds. Both these teams understandably gassed after exerting a lot in this physical battle. See if Dutney can put together a miracle for the Comets. He cannot. Time's expired. The Greyhounds win it 3-2. Griffin's goal will go down as the last one the Greyhounds had and the last one they needed. 3-2 the final. Comets get close. Greyhounds win it to go 1-0 to start the NBHL Men's Elite Tier play. Hey, we've got a whole lot more on the men's side as well, including next Mariners and Apollo when we return here on the NBHL YouTube channel.